Hello everyone, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for being here. I am doing your mid-month of August till the end of August 2018 general and love readings. I will be doing the divine spread as I have been doing recently. I am using the Tarot 3D, right, which is the Karma or Dharma message. These are only the major arcana 3D cards that I use for the main message. For the rest of the spread, I'm using the Pictorial Key Tarot by David Corsi. Okay, that's for the rest of the spread. Now for the extended Vimeo readings, I'm using the Sibillas, Vera Sibilla by Masenghini, and also the Romance Angels Oracle cards, which are by Doreen Virtue. Okay, those two decks will be used in the Vimeo extended readings. I would like to thank everyone for their support, for liking, sharing and subscribing, and for the rest of the announcements that I'm going to be making in relation to what is going on with the astrology, as well as all the announcements in relation to the competition on Facebook, etc., and everything else. For those of you that are interested, that part of the reading will be at the end of all the readings, okay? That way I can start with the tarot, and for those of you that are interested in the astrology part and all the announcements, again, as I just said earlier, please wait till the end of the reading, and that way the people who are only interested in the tarot can, go straight on to the tarot so they don't have to stick around for too long. Okay, so I will get started on your tarot at the moment. Right now, thank you again. Hello, dear Cancer. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is the divine spread for mid-August till end of August. And this is Kathy speaking. Hello. Welcome, welcome. This is your love and general reading for mid till end of August 2018. Let's see what the Karma Dharma message is for you. For Cancer, Spirit Guides and Angels. Cancer, August, end of August. What do they need to know? Okay. Well, we've got your card. For me, this is Cancer energy. A lot of tarot readers will say, and this is the moon, a lot of tarot readers will say that this is Piscean energy. For me, it's both. But why I say Cancer is that the house of Cancer is ruled by the moon. Now, the moon speaks of our emotions. It speaks about the divine love. It speaks about our home, our foundation, our mother, our parents, our family, right? It also speaks of fears. When we look at this card, it can look quite scary. And intuition, right? So we've got a full moon here. We've got a full moon on the 26th of August in Pisces. Could that be when you will have information coming in, depending on what you're looking at in your life? Now, Cancer is, of course, a beautiful sign, very loving and nurturing towards family. Cancerians, really, for them it's very, very important, their family, to keep their family happy. They can be really tough on the outside, but inside they can be very sensitive. So let's see. Cancer. Cancer, please, Spirit Guides and Angels, what are the messages? Let's take some cards for you. And we have at the root of your reading, oh my God, Okay, it's Capricorn. It's your karmic partner, the sign opposite yours, dear Cancer. So, Capricorn, let's see what's hidden from your eyes. We've got the King of Pentacles. That is really strange because I just did Gemini and they had the King of Pentacles in the same position. Now, let's look at the recent past. We've got the Five of Cups. In the present position, we've got the Four of Pentacles. Crowning your reading and your goal is the Four of Cups. In the action and advice position, you've got the Ten of Cups, which is beautiful. In the outcome position is the Justice card. Wow. And in the divine position and what is happening planetarily for you, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles as a divine message says that, and it is a divine number, right? It says that whatever you are working on, because the Pentacles always speak of course, work, money, any situation that we are building on, that we are invested in, and usually there is a pause with this card. So, do we invest more time here? Having a pause with this card and the divine message says that you taking time out and looking at your situation where you need to invest more money, more effort, more love, whatever it is for you, taking that time out, taking that look is going to behoove you. It is the right thing to do. Now, the seven is the house of Libra. Libra is the house of partnership, business, romance, family, any partnership, right? Now, in the root here, in the distant past, we've got the card of Capricorn. Putting in a lot of hard work, but being chained and bound and not being able to move freely. Some of you may be at odds with family. There may be ties through family that are holding you back on something that you want to accomplish, something that you're very driven by, something that you feel very strong, very passionate, right? So the devil can be a very strong sexual energy, right? A very lustful sort of energy. As we could see, the couple down the bottom, they look like Adam and Eve, but they've got the devil above them. So they're not able to be happy because there is someone else there, or there is an energy. So something or someone is stopping you from receiving what you truly want in your life. And this can be a very physical sort of an energy. This is like Saturnian, right? Restrictions. Some of you could be just working too hard. Work and obligations, family and work obligations could be holding you back. Now, I feel that this could be your energy. You're working too hard. You are very stable, though. Your finances are, the alpha and the omega for you, right? So very, very important. Some of you may be very, very career driven and you are not loving and nurturing your family, could be, right? Because we've got the Justice card here, which can speak of legal issues. And again, Libran energy. I did say 7th house is Libra. Anything to do with partnerships and relationships with anyone. Now, Venus is in Libra. Could you be finding your balance at this time whilst Venus is still in Libra? So in partnerships, relationships, now money with Venus through partnerships at work, love through partnerships, through romance, even any relationship within your family. Venus is what we value. So finding your balance with anything to do with Libra. Now, Libra can be someone that you are dealing with, another Libran individual, someone who may be trying to help you, and this could be someone that is close to you, someone that feels very strongly for you, someone that helps balance you out, helps you find your equilibrium. Now, this also looks like Queen of Swords, because it is a queen who's holding a sword, right? First time I looked at this card, I thought it was the Queen of Swords. Now, it's an 11, which is in your doorway. It's a master number. It speaks of drastic and major changes coming in for you. And just looking at your reading here, dear Cancer, the eclipses are moving into Cancer and Capricorn, so family and work and career is going to be on the forefront. A lot of shifting energies happening for you in the next 18 months. Now, if this is a person that you're interested in, so we could have, let's say, air and earth, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We do have Capricorn here. Now, we've also got the Four of Pentacles in the present situation, so some of you may be very careful with your finances. These are pentacles, so someone is being very careful with their money, could be quite stingy with the money, could be holding money for the family because it is a 4. Many times I see this as Taurian energy. Taurus is the sign that works very hard to support, lots of income coming through. Taurus is the second house of earned income. And Taurus is a sign that likes to provide for the family, very similar to Cancer. You may have Taurus as your moon or rising. There's another 4 here, and that is your goal. There is an offer on the table. Now, it may not be the right time to accept this offer. You may need information before you accept this offer. Some of you are not even noticing this offer. Now, because if we add these 2 cards together, they're 2 4s, which equal an 8. Again, Scorpio. Scorpio is shared resources, shared finances, sharing a relationship, sexual intimacy, anything to do with other people's money, and just sharing your resources. Could someone be stingy within the relationship? So there is a sense of someone not being happy, because someone who is stingy with their finances may also be stingy with their feelings. Here we've got a grounding energy, someone which is looking at their pentacles, the miser card, and here the offer is not good enough to be taken. Now, dear Cancer, could you be the one that is wanting to offer this cup to someone that you feel is like family to you, or someone who is actually in your family? So we've got the 4 of Cups, we've got the 5 of Cups here in the recent past, sorry. So this is crying over spilt milk. There was a celebration, but something went sour. So you've turned your back. You're focusing on those 3 of Cups. You've left whatever these 2 cups are all about. You've left them. You've turned your back on them. Could something have begun where there was a celebration, but you were so stuck in your past that you could not even focus, could not even think of looking at these 2. if we look at these two cards together, the cups that are standing, there are 6 cups here. So could this be someone from your past that you are dealing with? Someone where there was trust, and now the trust has been lost. Because of what? Because you are trusting your intuition? Because you are fearing being hurt, dear Cancer? You are fearing that your family stability could be rocked? You are feeling bound and chained by the family? It could go that way as well. And I feel as though I'm going to say the word karma, that sometimes we tend to repeat situations that we have lived through from family, our upbringing, our conditioning, through growth, through our, maturing. Sometimes we tend to repeat the same mistakes that our parents have made. Could that be what is holding you back, dear Cancer? Now, in the advice position, we've got the 10 of Cups, which speaks of total bliss. Something completing and then something starting, because the 10 breaks down to a 1. Happy family. The action and advice is that if you take action and open your heart, because 10 of Cups is an open heart, being happy with a family, being emotionally successful in family matters. And could this be speaking of too much work and not looking at the family, not looking at the other happy things in your life, things that you can build on, work through? God knows your heart. You're very family orientated, but I feel as though because of this diagonal line here, right, and the card of home, family, fears, and intuition with the King of Pentacles, I feel as though there's been, and the card of the Devil, I think that there's been too much concentration on business, on financial situations, and not on family. And then in another layer here, we've got the card of intuition, that money will be good with the 10 of Cups. So keep on doing what you're doing. Now, for those of you that may be hoping to change work, maybe there is an offer on the table for a new job, I would suggest that this is the right time to accept this offer, because the advice is 10 of Cups. So that Ace of Cups here is going to bring you celebrations and bliss. It's going to make your family happy. Your family is going to be very happy for you, and you will find that balance, because there may be a new contract, a new agreement, even in work, and you're finding balance. Now, don't forget, as I said, Venus, which speaks of money, is in Libra, where there is balance. This is a new contract. This is also a new love contract. Just the advice is that try not to be, it's like holding tightly onto something may break it, may suffocate it. If you need to let go a little bit, dear Cancer. Don't be the miser. Don't look at that glass being half empty. You have to look at it as being half full. And do not be, I know that, you're very careful with your heart. Yes, you're a water sign. You're very strong instinctually, and you need to be able to trust that instinct. What is your heart telling you? What is it? Now, the crab, when it gets hurt, when it becomes, when it is in danger, it quickly runs off and hides and does not come out until it is certain, right? I feel as though you're at this place right now where you're hiding away. You've turned inward and your heart is not open. But the outcome card is justice. Now, if this is a legal situation that you're scared of, that you are frightened about, the action and the advice, we go 10 and 11. We've got ones, the 10 breaks down to a 1. We've got the 2 ones here. Now, looking at this diagonal line, stop being a miser. Yes, something that is near and dear to your heart and your money, of course. You go from the 4 to the 7. 7 is the divine number. You can't lose here. You've got the King of Pentacles, right? So you need to balance out work and family, dear Cancer. That's what I feel here. And I feel, as I said, that with the eclipses, we've already had an eclipse in Cancer and Capricorn, but we're going to, for the next 18 months, we're going to be on that axis. The eclipses are going to be there. So there's a lot of drastic changes, and eclipses are changes that need to be made for the universe to put you on the right path if you are not on it already. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it at that. I will extend this reading on Vimeo. For those of you that want to see the astrology part of the video, stay on this video. And also there will be the announcements for my channel. For the rest of you, thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys so much. I do believe that it's going to balance out for you. We've got a positive sign here, especially with the Justice card, right? You're balancing out. Venus is in Libra, okay? It's bringing blessings to everyone. It's actually doing a beautiful sextile with Mercury. So communication, communication in relation to anything to do with Libra. Libra is the partnership house. It's finding the balance. Mercury is ruled by Gemini and Virgo, right? It's very cerebral. Now it's moving direct. It's moving direct in a day or so. It will be moving direct for everyone. So whatever information you're needing, clarity in relation to partnership, money, love, balance, it's coming in. So hold on for that. You've got the 10 of Cups here, and you've got a lot of money here with the King of Pentacles. Yes, do take those 5 minutes out. Do take a bit of time out. Look at your situation and be certain that you will be divinely guided to move forward in the right direction. It's in the cards. Thank you so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I will be with you again in September. See you soon, you guys. Thank you. Okay, thank you for sticking around. For those of you that love astrology and that are interested in the announcements in relation to my channel, first of all, I would like to say that for Virgo, because the sun is going to be moving into Virgo, and today's actually the 14th of August. On the 23rd, the sun is moving into Virgo, so happy birthday to all you Virgo people out there. just letting you know that for your birthday, the September readings, on the September readings, not in these readings, you will have the extended Vimeo reading uploaded onto YouTube, the whole reading for your birthday present from me to you with a lot of love. Now, in relation to the competition, for those of you that want to take part in the Facebook free reading, as I have said, I'm choosing one winner. So for those of you that have liked my page on Facebook, Divine Debut 11, the announcement for the winner will be made on or around the 20th of the month. So you've still got a few days where you can comment, like, and all that beautiful stuff that we do on Facebook, okay, to take part. I'm overwhelmed at how many people have done so. For those of you that are interested in winning, thank you so much. Unfortunately, only one person is going to win, and I'm going to be doing this every month, so just letting you know in advance. Now, I'd like to thank everyone for the support for the Vimeo readings. Thank you so much. The feedback and the support has been wonderful for Vimeo. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate all of you. Now, I'd like to also say, in relation to private readings, just letting you know that in the readings, in the 1 hour long readings for a personal reading, I always do incorporate astrology as well as the tarot. So I do look into your chart and I do go into a few things that are important. As I said, I look at the astrology and the tarot. Those two things work together for me for a more complete reading for you. Now, in the half-hour readings, I just briefly look at the main things. I don't go into the astrology a lot. So when you do order a private reading, I always want and need your date of birth and time, place, and like city and country of birth, as well as your birthday. That's what's very important. If you don't know your exact birth time, don't worry about it, okay? But if you do have the exact time, it's fantastic. Now, just letting you know also that the eclipses on the axis Leo Aquarius have finished finally after 18 months. So if any of you have got very important points or planets in Leo and Aquarius, know that those energies we are moving away from. The last eclipse that we had on the 11th, 3 days ago, that marked the end of the phases of the eclipses on Leo and Aquarius axis, right? So we're moving now into the axis Cancer, Capricorn. So again, those of you that have got planets and important points on that axis, know that the next 18 months will be important for you. Okay, let's look into the astrology just briefly. Now, as I said before, today is the 14th of August, 2018. 2 days ago, on the 12th of August, Mars is retrograded, I should say, back into Capricorn, okay? Also, on August 19th, Mercury finally will be moving direct. It's going to be moving out of its shadow period, so give it till beginning of September when it will be clearly direct. So it's starting to, pass over the points of, the area where it retrograded. So it's starting to pick up pace, but it's still working through its shadow period for the next couple of weeks. But it's good that it's starting to move direct. So that's happening on the 19th of August. On the same day, we've got Jupiter trine Neptune. Now, Jupiter is in Scorpio. It is doing a beautiful trine to Neptune in Pisces, and that is the third consecutive precise trine that it's doing. It's the third trine, right? Which is very important because it's done it 3 times, right? This is the 3rd exact trine point that it's doing on the 19th of August. So there is a sense of culminating what it's trying to bring to us. So that trines are always very positive aspects, very flowing energy, beautiful, beautiful. If you can just imagine Jupiter, it's, you know, the biggest planet, the benevolent planet. Neptune is the divine love. So yes, a beautiful aspect here on the 19th of August, which is bringing a lot of divine love to our lives. Now, just, you know, take note of August the 19th. See what it brings into your life. Now, on August 23rd, the sun enters Virgo. So again, happy birthday to all you Virgo people. It's your solar return, which means that the sun is coming back to your sign. It's going to be in your sign, which is, what is the sun? It's clarity. It's the heart, right? It's warmth. It's everything that has to do with our heart center. So usually when we have our solar return, all the lucky things come back into our life. It's our time to shine. It's our time to be seen in the world and what we do in our lives. The sun always brings love, okay, true love, prosperity, all the beautiful things that deal with Leo, because Leo is ruled by the sun. Leo is the heart. It is anything that we have created, right? Anything to do with children, being lucky as well, taking risks, having fun. A lot of joy is coming in for Virgo. Good luck, Virgo. Now, on the 26th of August, we have a full moon in Pisces. Now, Virgo, Pisces is your opposite sign, so the full moon will be there. Full moons always speak of culmination, right? For those of you that are Pisces, right, Piscean people, there is a culmination happening on the new moon in Pisces. What did you wish for? It's coming to a culmination, okay, for you. Now, on the next day, on August 27th, Mars is going direct, finally. So at the end of this month, Mars is going direct. It is going to be moving direct, but it still has its shadow period to move through. So as long as it's going direct, you know, that is very positive. It still has a bit of time to work through that shadow period, but it will be picking up pace. So that is great to have. Now, a couple more things that I'd like to mention. So, Mercury is moving direct in 5 days from now. As I said, today is the 14th of August. In practically 2 weeks, Mars is moving direct. Now, a very important thing that is happening roughly in 3 weeks from now, Saturn will be moving direct. Wow. Okay, now Saturn, we know, is the difficult planet. It's restrictions, right? It's having to be grounded and doing the right thing so that we can receive. If we are standing in our integrity, whatever is happening in Capricorn. Now, for those of you that are astrology lovers, you obviously would know where you have Capricorn in your chart. Know that with Saturn moving direct, you've had the chance to work through whatever has been restrictive in your life. Know that that bracket of Saturn being retrograde was giving you the chance to do the work, put in the work, right? Trying to do things, redo things. Now it is moving direct. So I feel as though with Saturn moving direct, what you have been working through with Saturn being retrograde, is going to come to the it's going to come, what's the word I'm looking for, to the forefront, right, for you to be able to move through. Again, I feel as though there is a point of receiving now. So whatever you have been working through and working on, with Saturn moving direct, you will have the inclinations of what is going to come to light, right? What you've put in, the hard work you've done, there will be a sense of receiving now. Also, in 4 weeks from now, so that would be roughly mid-month of September, Mars will be moving into Aquarius. Okay, so I think I will leave it at that. I don't want to keep you too long. Thank you all so much for taking the time out, for listening, for sharing, subscribing, and liking these videos. You are so appreciated. I will catch up with all of you for the readings of September 2018. Until then, stay well, stay blessed. And for those of you that are going on to Vimeo to watch the extended readings, thank you so much. Hope that they are helpful for you. Sending you all lots of love, lots of blessings. Bye for now.